Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome, welcome. It's December. We got the snow. I'm all kitted out. And we're even going to do some charity today. Hopefully, as you can see over there on the side, I've got a donation bar. It's already set. Don't worry about the limit. The limit so the bar works. If we hit that limit or don't, that's okay. But yeah, so this year, Jingle Jam's allowing other streamers to join in on the fundraising. So I thought I would do that because I've always wanted to do that. And so one of the things though is Jingle Jam supports several charities. But if you're helping stream, or if you're streaming alongside them, sort of thing, you have to pick one. So it was kind of a tough decision. There were a lot of good charities out there, but I figured I was going to pick the one that kind of fit most to my community, seemed more on theme, and that's IGLA. It's the LGBT association. But if you decide you would rather support a different charity, you could actually go onto the twitch.tv/yogscast. They have a link that will take you to all of the charities they support, and you can donate there. No worries if you don't want to do it to this one, or rather your money goes somewhere else. Also, that said, if you donate £35, this is in pounds by the way, because it's a UK sourced charity group. Sorry, someone just tweeted at me. If you donate £35 or roughly around $47, don't worry, when you go to the site, it will be in pounds. If you donate £35, you can get a bundle of games worth about $850. And there's a lot of good games in there this year. I was surprised. I have a link on the bottom of my Twitch page that take you both to the charity and has more information. It takes you to the information you need and lists the games in the bundle this year. There are 55 games plus I think 2 discount codes. But a lot of the games in there came out this year. A lot of really good ones in there. So yeah, and it's one reason why the bundle's a little bit more expensive this year, is because I think they said last year it was worth like maybe 400 some bucks, and this one's worth 800. So yeah, that's another reason why the minimum for it went up. But yeah, if you choose to that, just make sure if you are going to donate, be sure to select the reward. I had to do while I was setting this up yesterday. I've never done this before. So while I was setting it up, I had to donate twice. Because the first time I did it, I didn't have the reward selected. I had to do it in the settings. I had to select reward in the settings to activate it, so you all could get the reward too. So the first time I donated, I didn't get the reward, but that's okay. I found the problem, I fixed it, and I donated again and got the reward. But that's okay. You know, it all goes to charity. So I don't mind that I donated twice, but that's okay. And thanks to everyone that has donated so far. I mean, as you can see over there on the bar, there has been some donations going in. 2 of them are mine. But yeah, and if we hit that limit, we'll up the limit. So, sound good? So yeah. Hey, Lunar Ace. I'm all Christmassy. Look at this. I got my hat. I got my little bell. So yeah, there you go. A whole lot of stuff in Jingle Jam this year. All right, guys. So another good thing is Satisfactory is doing Ficsmas again this year. I loved it last year. I didn't learn about it until late. So this year we're going to do it again. They activated it yesterday, so we're going to play some Ficsmas Satisfactory. Plus, it's update 5 now. It's the new version. So that's going to be fun. So that's what Moon wears during Christmas? Oh, yes. Hang on. Let me see if I can... Let me hop up here. There we go. I gotta climb down here. I gotta stand on a little box. Quit snapping. There we go. I'm all nice and warm, even though it's snowing in here. I guess they cut my heat. It's snowing here. Why climb when I can use my wings? I don't know if I've got the wings. I don't know if I've got the wing spread in here. Plus, you know, the ice builds up on the ends, and then I'm in danger of crashing. Let's see here. Just making sure I get things set up here. All right. Let's launch the game. Crashing is the best thing to do 90% of the time. Well, yeah, you learn not to crash. Whee. So the way Ficsmas works is it's still basic Satisfactory. Is it going to show on the screen? You going to capture game, or are we going to have issues? Hang on, it's not capturing for some reason. Let's see if I can figure it out. I don't want to capture it for some reason. Fine, capture a specific window. Capture that one. Also, we found quite a few good games that interest you from that list that was given out with the donation. Yeah, there are a lot of good ones in there this year. There's usually a couple good ones in there every year, but this year was really good. A lot of them came out this year. Why isn't my capture working? For one, it's complaining about encoding. Hang on. Is it the settings? What's going on? Come on. Why won't you capture? Never had this problem before. Doesn't want to capture. Hey, Wakaluna. Did it actually snow today? I don't see any snow now, but it's snowing in here. So I don't know why my game's not capturing. Also, I'm having encoding issues at the same time, so suddenly a lot of problems. Come on, Satisfactory. What's the issue here? Oh, is it actually snowing where you are? That's not going to capture, can I? Well, I can do that. I want to do it like that, because... So I tried to help the frame rate a bit, but maybe it doesn't like that. Maybe it actually wants it full screen. Oh, well. Sure, that killed it. No. Yeah, I don't know why the frame rate's looking rough either. We did this last year with no problems. We do that. Well, other than... Wow, it's really saying encoding is overloaded. No, damn it. What has happened? What is happening? That's down. I don't know why it's giving me a lot of shit right now. First, let me get freaking OBS to calm down. Okay, OBS, are you okay? Jesus Christ. I don't understand. We've streamed this game several times before. I'm not sure what the issue is. Suddenly it's giving me all kinds of issues. It's that war and Ficsmas the media keeps going on about. Let's try again. It's like me trying to stream Final Fantasy. It's like my OBS just fucking hated it. Why? OBS, why are you complaining about encoding when I'm on the title screen? Nothing's happening. Nobody can even see anything either because nothing's happening. Could it be the snow? I doubt it, but we can try to get rid of it. Get rid of it. No more snow. I swear if it's complete. Nope. Still encoding. You know what? I turned down that. Hang on. I don't know why it's not capturing either. Fine, we'll capture it like this. Now you can see my desktop. So another VTuber watching it. Turned out the smoke effects they were using. Hello, game. Well, now why is it cloud syncing? Exit. Let's go back to this screen. Well, I don't understand. This shouldn't have happened. Down 10 desktop wallpaper. It rotates, but I have a lot like it. Launch game. Running. There we go. We're off to a great start. Come on. Switch. There we go. I thought DirectX 11 would help, but apparently it made it worse. Let's cap that at 60. Maybe that'll help. Morning, Dark Omen. Oh, did that actually help it? Might have actually helped by capping the frame rate. We're not using the right DirectX, so. That might have been it. Might have been capping it. But I'm going to try experimental? No. Update 5 is out on regular branch now. There we go. Okay, that was the issue. It was the frame. It was trying really hard to take my frames. Which means I can turn the snow back on, but you guys can't see it anyway. Okay, so everything else looked fine. Should be. Alright. Yeah, okay. We just had to cap it at 60. I wonder if I can... think it'll hate me if I do that? Let's find out. Oh, no. It didn't like that. back down to high. Right, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, there we go. Goodness me. Welcome to my Jingle Jam fundraiser. Ah, goodness me. Yeah, the game did not want to go ultra. Apparently streaming on ultra, bad idea. So yeah, the update 5 is out on regular branch. We're gonna start a new game because it's Ficsmas. Where do we want to go? Last year when we did Ficsmas, we did it on this map. Apparently the maps have changed a little bit. So we could do there again. Everyone kind of always does that one. Desert doesn't feel so Christmassy, does it? Zooping. Ah, yes, there's a lot in Update 5. New building pieces, zooping, as it's called, where you can actually build multiple pieces at once. They've gotten rid of, I can't remember the exact term for it, but some collision, like with conveyor belts. The machines still have collision, and you can tell it, like, it'll warn you if you are colliding, if you want it to not collide, but... Second one, that's actually sand. It's sort of like a beachy area. Yeah, it's all one big map. It's just, this is where we start. We're picking where we begin. Yeah, we could always, the third one's actually got a lot of good resources. So I'm also gonna send this to friends only. Hey, friendos. We'll call this Ficsmas 2021. So if you don't know what Ficsmas is last year they started doing a holiday event, the holiday advent event, where you make little like Christmas items. On top of normal factory stuff. We were doing, last year, about this time, we were doing Satisfactory Fridays. And, we were working towards Ficsmas stuff. It's a bit loud, isn't it? Hang on, can I?
Attention Pioneer. The following instructional video is a summary of your impending duties as an exoplanetary pioneer for Fixit Incorporated. Fixit pioneers have 3 cyclical assigned pillars of work to ultimately accomplish project assembly. Use provided blueprints to build the necessary buildings. Chart the planet and gather resources to provide desired
did you?
results
Oh,
and improve
why didn't
your
I? Oh,
infrastructure.
I don't have a sound alert
Make
for
sure
that.
to
Hang on.
report any unusual
I need to bring up the
discoveries
thing
to
so I
R&D
can
for
see
analysis.
donos.
Expand your factories, outposts, and pipelines through automation and
I
augmentation.
need to set up an audio alert for that. Thank you so much.
That's it. Get to work and be effective. Warning, planetfall imminent. Please remain seated during full procedure. Atmospheric entry in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Planetfall procedure initial.
When's the last time I played this? I think I played this over the summer. I played modded over the summer. I figure we'll just do like the opening bit. For people who haven't seen it. Steam got fed up with you redeeming so many keys from the bundle you had to wait. I heard a lot of that was happening yesterday. A lot of people were saying that Steam was getting fed up with people redeeming so fast. It was nuts. I haven't redeemed any of mine yet.
Planetfall complete. Please ensure the integrity of your multi-purpose exploration suit is at 100%.
I can just pick up leaves while I'm not even
Remember,
outside yet.
Efficiency first. Godspeed.
Yes, pick up leaves. There we go.
Welcome to Planet Massage 2 ABB, your designated sector in the binary star system of Akicha. I am Ada,
Hey.
also known as Artificial Directory and Assistant, tasked to support pioneers, such as you, in their mission. You are the third of your sector to survive planetfall. Congratulations.
The presents are coming
Note,
down.
Objective-based introduction initialized. Welcome to onboarding. First objective. Please dismantle the drop pod. The resulting materials will be repurposed to construct a habitat and utility base, from now on referred to as the hub.
Only on
Note,
the hub.
Fixit Incorporated is cost-effective and efficient. We do not waste.
Yeah, there's a present in the tree there. So they'll randomly fall from the sky. But this is a Ficsmas holiday event. Let me bring up my fundraising page. Oh yeah, you guys can see that, can't you? Forgot I'm on display capture, not game capture. Let me bring up my fundraising so I can see. Because I don't have a sound prompt for it. I should have. Holy crap. Type that correctly. Jeez. Tiltify. Don't spell that wrong. Get all kinds of other things. Let's see. Can I separate this window? No. Oh, wait. I can move things on this page. That's useful. Okay, so here's what I'll do. Separate that tab out. And also 50 pounds. Happy Ficsmas. Ah, thank you, Prime. Comment on the dono. Alright, let me see. Where can I move this that I can actually see it? That's going to be the tricky part. Move it up here. Okay, hang on. Nope, can't. Oh, this is tricky. I need another screen. Oh yeah, I have Surviving Mars on Epic and Steam already. But yeah, Surviving Mars is a really good game. Maybe I'll just bring this up on my phone because I don't have enough screen real estate to see everything. Like I can't see if a donation happens. Bring it up on my phone here. Yeah, it's got PC building sim. That's a good one. you guys can see this screen now. I'm just logging in on my phone because I don't have enough screen real estate to see everything. Hey, Sophie Cat Girl. Oh, it's probably blocking the camera. Also, I wear glasses in real life, and the camera doesn't like that sometimes when I had my phone in front of my eyes. Plus, sometimes my eyes just flutter. Okay. Yeah, my glasses mess with my eye tracking. Here we go. Almost. If I turn my phone on its side, can I see this? Alright, does it show me who donated? There we go. Okay, there it is. Okay, I can see it now. Alright. There. Alright. Got it, I think. Good enough. Oof. Alright. I'm new to this fundraising thing. Okay. What did F? I gotta remember how to play this game.
All important Fixit data and communication is recorded and stored in the codex, including these steps.
What do you want me to do? Oh, you want me to open the codex.
Second objective. Please ensure you have your Fixit Incorporated Xeno Zapper equipped before leaving the drop zone. Note: according to Fixit regulations, every pioneer should have access to a means of defense against extraterrestrial threats. Third objective. Please familiarize yourself with the resource scanner to find iron. Note: the acquisition of iron is considered essential in preparation for all future objectives.
What's the scanner? Oh, there we go. Grab all this on the way. I'm gonna need it. Whoa, Cliff. Oh shit. Gassy flower. Oh, I'm in the gassy flower biome. No. There's a wreckage down there. Over there. What do you take? Modular frame. We're not opening that for a while. Remember, this is here. Wait, is this where we... Is this where we built Ficsmas last year? It is. It's the same spot. Wow, they've foliaged it up a hell of a lot around here. I don't remember it being this full. Pretty sure this is the same spot we did it last year, right? Well, I don't remember that flower being there. Hang on. That's down there what I think it is. It is. Is it? I think it is. I think this is the same spot as last year. How long has the game been in early access for? Let's see. When did it come out? It came out a couple years ago, I think. Yeah, this is you'll get access to more weapons as it goes on. And better ones and such. Ah. Hate these things. These are the worst. So this is all iron. Okay. Let's clear all this. Alright, let's set the... Wow, this place is so much more lush than it used to be. Yeah, it's now in update 5. So they've added a lot to it since the early days. I've played it since early access. Off and on. Let's see. Can you build again? Oh, you just want me to gather iron first, okay. Before I put the hub down. I think, right? Yeah, because that's deconstruct. Q should be bringing up my build menu, but it's not, so. Alright. There's an old trick you can do. If you don't want to hold down the gather button.
Note. To complete this objective, the resources salvaged from the drop pod will be consumed. Caution. Ensure the hub is built on spacious open terrain close to the presence of iron sources. Failure to do so will likely result in non-optimal progress.
Yeah, if you don't want to hold down the button while you're initially gathering, bring up that menu. Wait. Then let go of the gather button. And then you can just tab the menu away. So what do I do with them? Eventually we'll be able to research. We'll gain access to the Ficsmas tree, which is a giant tree, unless they've changed it this year. It's a giant tree, and the more kind of factory stuff you produce for it, Christmas-themed factory stuff, it will decorate. But it's done Advent style, so you won't be able to do everything right away. It'll take a while anyway, but it's all done Advent style. Okay, yeah, now I've got access to the hub. So probably want to aim it this way because that's where the power is going to be. Let's Stage 1 hub.
Congratulations, you have unlocked Hub Feature Manual Craft Bench. Hub Feature Hub Terminal. 5th objective, complete Hub Upgrade 1. Note, the Craft Bench and Hub Terminal are essential for progression to the next objective.
Okay, what did you want? Ten iron rods. So of course, at the start, you gotta do it all manually. I was trying to Final Fantasy it by right-clicking and popping it in. God, this place is really lush.
Congratulations, you have unlocked Building Workshop, Equipment Portable Miner, Inventory Additional Slots, Hub Feature Personal Storage. 6th objective, complete Hub Upgrade 2. Note, portable miners require no power and will mine a node until their inventory is full. Note, multiple portable miners can be used on a single node.
Oh yeah, we need the equipment workbench, which is... So you can mark your recipes, which are behind the Jingle Jam bar. Yeah, you'll get more automation as you go on. So the more you research, the more you get. I need... So we're about to get our first step in automation. Also, Dark Omen Prime. If you want to join in. I know Prime helped me do Ficsmas last year. Okay, so we can build this thing now. Now the good thing about this is if you deconstruct anything, you get all the parts back. So it's quite common to like build yourself a workbench for portability and then just have the resources at all times. Portable miner, what do we need? And then a subbing. Thank you so much. What platform am I on? It's actually we can do cross-platform. I think I just have to give you the session code for it. But you can cross-platform it between Epic and Steam. I'm playing it on Epic though, because I had it before it came out on Steam. Let's see. Can I? Yeah, add to to-do list. There we go. So 2 plates and 2 iron rods. Want to make a few of these. I've been tempted to pick it up on Steam. It's been tempting. Oh, little guy. Go. You get an iron. The modding community is actually quite strong. There's no official modding API yet, but people have managed to make mods for it. I've played a few. They're actually quite good. That's what we need. We need... You 15, you'll join. Just warning. Might have to go if you start feeling bad. Yeah, of course, that's okay. This is very drop in, drop out sort of thing. Once we get access to the MAM, which is in tier 1, we'll be able to start researching stuff for Ficsmas. Hello, is that the big guy? Oh, hello. They call him the Tick. He's completely docile. He likes to come and inspect things. The games you play have unofficial modding communities where they don't have mod APIs. It's on Coffee Stain's to-do list. They're just more focused on getting the game to work. They recently released dedicated servers, which I'm wondering if they dealt with a lot of... There were some multiplayer problems, especially around trains. I wonder if they managed to fix those. But yeah, they recently released servers. We could have had golf instead. But damn it. It has to do with the release trailer for Update 5. They did this big trailer on what all was going to be in Update 5. And they were all playing a golf, and the two main guys were playing a golf game. And they were like, well, if I win, golf goes in the game. And if you win, servers go in the game. Yeah, so that they do want to put modding in it, but they want to wait until they feel it's more stable.
Congratulations, you have unlocked Hub feature, Biomass Burner, Scanner feature, Copper, New Buildings and Recipes, which can be found in the Build menu and Craft bench respectively. 7th objective,
Smelter.
Complete Hub Upgrade 3. Note, connect buildings to a biomass burner for power. Note, buildings such as the smelter require a recipe to be set. Advice, automate the smelting process and use portable miners for optimal results.
We can get this bug plant down. Get these things. There's copper right back there if it's all set up the same. Sure, should always something guarding a resource node. Awesome. Yeah, I know. I keep trying. I keep trying to like right click and then select the object to submit it. It's so Final Fantasy. I'm so used to that now. Hey, Calamari. Coffee Stain Studios trailers are so good. I know. I love them. Actually, why am I doing this? I've got another. Got another mine. Might check out what changes are coming for crafters. I was really hoping to get all my crafting up to level 60 before the maintenance, but it didn't happen, so. Oh, the job guide is live. I'll join people on the moon in a few months. Not started Stormblood yet, so. I was gonna get my crafting up to 60 and then move on to Stormblood. Am I like, oh yeah, emotes. It's not what I was trying to, hang on. It says right down there in my lower corner. There we go. That's the light. I keep grabbing these presents too, because there is like a range limit, I think. Are those trees? Wait. Are those lights? Are those lights in the trees? Is that like a Ficsmas thing, or is that like actual environment lights? They look like little lanterns. See, the thing of it is, I haven't played since summer, so I don't know since the new update if what is like standard graphics and what is event graphics. That's regular environment? Oh, okay. Let's try to at least get the smelters going. Doesn't really matter how we put them down right now. As long as we get them down. Can I make... I don't think I can make... Oops, nope. I can't make the better bio yet. Okay. So select that milestone so we know what to do. Come here. Wait, hang on. Select that. Be why I don't have the stuff for it. I need concrete for those. Ooh, all right. Where? Forget where the local concrete is. Sweet, merciful ceiling cat. You look amazing. Oh, thank you. I got my hat, got my little bell. My little bell swings side to side. Northern Forest is really beautiful. I know. I was commenting on how lush this area is. Like last year, we did Ficsmas in this area last year, and it's like so lush compared to last time. Can still shift click. Okay. Actually, if I hang on, do cables, don't I? Oh, I need the cables. I'm missing a lot of things for this. Just
hello,
what's up? Your sub note didn't pop up? It should have. I heard it. The sound worked, but the oh, didn't it? Hang on. Oh, I see what happened. Because I'm using display capture, my thing was underneath. Sorry about that. You need to steal that. Yeah, my attention getting one. Okay, that they should pop up now. Sorry, I had it under my display capture since the game's not capturing full screen for some reason. Actually tell it to play again. If I can. Yeah, it's been a while since that one's been busted out. Should have mentioned it earlier, but you had a lot of technical difficulties earlier. Well, that's okay. Yeah, sorry it didn't pop up. Yeah. Layering issues. I was I was having even more before the stream, because before the stream started, yeah, that's right. Only one wire can hook from there. Okay, well, we'll have to do these one at a time then. I have no iron. Okay. My stream deck, because I'm using a different profile for Jingle Jam stuff. My stream deck, of course, freaked out a little bit. It was like, wait, you're on a different profile, so I had to go set everything back up again. Okay, there we go. So that's all smelting up. How long did it take to make that outfit for my model? I think I did it in 2 days. I had lost track of time. I was like, December's still far off. And then when I saw the countdown, someone posted the countdown to Jingle Jam, and I was like, wait, it's that close to December? Oh crap. And so I spent a couple days just like working on it. I managed to get it done real quick.
Congratulations.
It took me a
You have
while
unlocked
to
scanner feature limestone. New buildings and recipes, which can be found in the build menu and craft bench respectively. 8th objective. Complete hub upgrade 4. Note. Use power poles to expand the power network for optimal results.
I hadn't messed with Live 2D in like since probably April. And so I had forgotten a lot, but a lot of it kind of came back to me when I started working on it. Thank goodness. It came back kind of fast. I was like, oh good, I can remember how to do it. I had to kind of compensate because this is my first model I've ever made. And I made it very modular on purpose. But I guess I made a few little mistakes in its build that I'll do better next time. That I kind of had to work around, but thank goodness I knew how to work around it. So am I too about having to relearn Live Duty? Yeah, that was, thank goodness it came back quickly. I was like, oh gosh. Yeah, it was like, it was last week. I think I worked on it over Thanksgiving. It was like, oh crap. It's almost time. I want to make an outfit this year. Another gift. We need to make another portable miner. Well, let's put the gifts in here for now because I can't do anything with them. What do I need? I need rods. Okay. Nope. I think it's up there, isn't it?
Hello?
Hello.
How's it going?
How you doing, Prime? I'm doing good.
Da, 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 da.
Am I planning on making a new one? Yes. I want to, because this one was technically my first and test one just to see if I could do it and if I could understand it.
Holy sweet Jesus. Yep, now mine's doing the... Oh my god.
What's happening?
Frame! My kingdom for frames! Oh my god! Why? Oh, well, everything auto setting to ultra is probably unnecessary. Okay.
But yeah, when I was, so I want to build a new one, you know, new look, new me, new generation, right? So.
Yep, there we go. Everything auto set to ultra and not capping frames. Like, oh my god, calm down.
Yeah, if I'm not streaming, I can run on ultra, but not while streaming. So yeah, I don't have any design ideas. I'm kind of in the brainstorming phase, but of what new look I'll have.
Okay. There we go.
There's a lot of gifts over here.
Join Mooncycle. There we go. Okay.
Allow access. Yes. Yes. Alicorn moon. Someone else suggested that as well. Like, do the Psycorn. I was like, should I dare bring myself to those lofty heights? I got distracted. Was I looking for concrete? Game is not good for someone with ADD.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Whoa, oh my god. Alright. Alright, so what we got? Got smelter.
It was up there, right? I recall it being up there. There's light.
What you got?
I need the ladder stacking whatsits. Oh, slug. Hidden under a gift. The environment changed like it is. It's so hard for me to remember.
Let's see. Alright, where are we at?
What's over there?
Iron plate.
It's not up here.
Iron plate.
Ah, there it is.
5 pounds away.
Oh. So who donated? Let me bring it up. Who was it? Darn it. Scroll. My thing's not saying. My thing's not updated.
Oh, no, one more.
I can't see who it was. My app's not updated. Hang on. What if I refresh? It was Dark Omen. Ah! Oh, there it is.
Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me
Happy
okay?
Jingle Jam.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Can you guys hear everyone?
Iron. There's an echo. Who's echoing?
Okay, I turned my audio down. I had 2 audios on, maybe a minute.
Hey, that looks like some kind of copper, maybe.
Oh, I'm full inventory. Are you kidding me?
It is some kind of copper, maybe.
Oh, wait.
Oh, yeah, it goes on you. Okay.
Go ahead and put this down. Well, where'd you come from? You weren't here a second ago. I don't have my Xeno Zapper.
Bird, but or
Because at the early stages, you have to annoyingly equip it by hand.
oh wait, is this not hooked into power? Oh, it's not. Okay. How we doing on power? Oh, we're fine. We got power. We got power.
Oh, it was you. You had the dono page open. Yeah.
Ah, right. I would need for thing. Okay.
You've only been on an hour and you're already almost there.
Ah, heck. All right, there we go.
And if we hit the limit,
uh,
we'll up the limit. Yeah, it can't. We need concrete.
what? Oh,
Which I'm working on, but I got there. My inventory was full.
Blech.
Which actually then it wasn't because I had... oh, I'm doing good today. So are you going to be playing on Steam or Epic, Dark Omen?
I'm going to play on Epic, but I'm re-downloading that, so it's at 80% now.
Oh, okay. I was like, because there's a thing session code I can give you if you do it on Steam.
I looked into that before a few days ago, and to do that, you can give me a session code, but then I gotta translate the first 3 letters or something, your username, to your username of Epic.
Really?
It's really kind of weird. That's what I had read, so I was just figuring I could just go.
I did it. I've done it with someone before.
Now, if you want to go through trying it, we can try it. It only takes me a few more minutes to get it on Epic.
Gotcha. Okay, so
I figured if you're already downloading it.
Okay.
Okay, coming back with some limestone.
Okie dokie. Yeah, remembering the mechanics of how everything works in this game.
Yeah, it's kind of why I started over as well, like doing the onboarding, because I'm like, I can't remember how to play.
Oh, yeah.
I've played like 40 hours in the last few weeks, so.
Yeah, I've seen you playing it on Steam. I was like, eh.
Well, sometimes what I do is, when I start to feel a little ill or a little weak, and I have things just basically already being processed, I'll just go take a nap, leave it on. So
There
when I
you
come
go.
back, everything's full again, and I can start over.
Hey, look, it's done.
Yeah, I was thinking now that they have dedicated servers, you could just, like... it wouldn't take that much to, you could just run a dedicated server, do a couple things, walk away. Next day you come back, it's done.
That's true. That's pretty much what I do at home.
$5 away, and five more pounds. Hopefully, those of you that have donated were able to get your bundles.
I actually should probably, make sure I got...
Yeah, that's what I'm actually doing right now. I was going to my email to see.
Yeah, I was like, let me actually pull my email up and make sure that I got the email. Donation was completed. Cool. Oh, okay. Yep, I got the email with... Okay, let me... oh, I don't know. Alright. I can find that email. I got the email. That's the important thing. Okay. Yeah, so I was about to be like, okay, let me go, flag this email. I was like, yeah, it's fine. Let me just... I'll worry about that later. The important thing is that I got the email.
Okay.
Oh! Push the button! Button! Do it! Button!
Eject, mailman, eject.
Congratulations, you have unlocked building, conveyor belts and poles. Inventory, additional slots. 9th objective, complete hub upgrade 5. Note, portable miners cannot be connected to conveyor belts. Advice, when planning the
Yeah, a few
construction
of
of
those-
buildings, note the placement of conveyor belts.
A few of those codes I'll need to give to someone so they don't go to waste, because I've got a few of those games already.
Yeah. Now they said redeem them kind of as soon as possible because they don't guarantee they'll still be active after January, I think.
Yeah,
They
I
probably
saw that.
still will be, but they won't guarantee it.
Yeah.
And Plus, if you want to get the bundle, they have only got 100,000 bundles this year. That's cumulative amongst everyone who's doing Jingle Jam. So, just so you know. So don't wait too long. Don't try to get in at the last minute. I think calculated it. They have to make 3.5 million minimum for that to be 100,000 bundles. That is if everyone donated the minimum 35 pounds. Which, of course, there's people that have donated like 1,000 and all that. But once they hit on their total, I think 3.5, then you're getting into the danger territory of them running out of keys.
Do we have... Alright. Are we able to build power...
We should.
Words. I know words and
I'm out of
things.
poles, though. I need more rods. Need some hot rods.
I can get this copper going on this one.
There we go.
Excellent. Copper go. There we go. Alright. Yeehaw! Alright, so we need wire, concrete, and...
Do we have storage yet? Okay.
I don't have your ID on Epic.
Do you not? Really?
Nope.
Hang on. Let me bring that up. Are we not friends on Epic? We've played together before, I swear. That's weird.
No,
Hang
not on Epic. I don't think I've ever played a game with you on Epic before.
I thought in the early days we did. Maybe we didn't. Epic, where? Hang on. Where's Epic on my screen here? Can't. It like closed itself or something. Don't recall Steam redemption codes having any kind of expiry date. Yeah, they usually don't. I think they just do that for kind of liability things. Like
Also,
they'll guarantee
it's a
it
legal thing,
up.
probably, more than
Yeah.
anything.
They might guarantee
Well,
it up to a date, but then
What was it? A few years back, they gave a warning that they had so many keys for those games that if you did not, even though you bought the bundle, some of those games you may not get if you don't redeem them immediately. They only had so many keys, so you
yeah,
may not get all the games.
yeah, because it was like some games in the bundle didn't have the same amount of keys as others.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
So like if you wanted, I think it was like Colony of Survival had less keys than, they had less access to keys than others. If you friend me on, you should be able to find me on Epic. There we go. Oh.
Is
There
that
it is.
you?
An error has occurred. What do you mean an error has occurred? There we go.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, now I see you.
Error occurred trying to be my friend.
Error. You don't want to be this guy's friend.
I think it's the other way
I was
around.
trying to warn you.
You don't want to be my friend.
You sure you want a friend, Moon? You sure that's a good idea?
Nobody thinks that's a good idea. There's a girl, not enough ponies. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, the.
And get that. Make sure these are topped up. Top up.
I missed like early chat when we were talking about my model stuff. Okay, there. Sometimes chat gets ahead of me. Gifts over here. So these gifts will be used towards like building and research, I think.
Okay.
Bring it back concrete.
How do you... Oh gosh, how do you do the scanner again?
V.
Ah, there we go.
It's in your lower. Shortcuts are in the lower bar. Darn it, I keep hitting F. Don't hit F.
Congratulations, you have unlocked Building Miner Mark 1. Building Storage Container. Hub feature Additional Biomass Burner. 10th objective, complete hub upgrade 6. Note, there are no notes.
There will be none.
Alright. What's... Oh, right. Plate.
So that means we've got
And
smelters,
that
miners.
is
Yes. Okay.
Rod and concrete. Okay.
Still got the crappy stuff. Alright.
I need concrete. I lack concrete.
So let's see. Need more iron plates. Need more concrete. Try to get a thing set up for concrete. Get the concrete going.
Oh, I got so focused on grabbing leaves, I forgot what direction I was wanting to go.
It is a constructor, right? Constructor makes the concrete. So add that in there.
Oh! Forgot there's fall damage. Oh god. Alright.
No, there are no notes. No, there are no ponies. None. Okay. So let's see. I'll do conveyor belts, take just plates. Okay. We can get
Ah!
this thing on the way.
Screw off. Oh! Leave me alone. Where am I going? Where the hell am I?
This is not my beautiful wife. This is not my beautiful house.
Found raw quartz. Me without a miner.
Where are you putting resources we collect?
Right now they're just in the just in the box that the hub.
Okay.
Ugh, there. Screw off.
Well, yeah, there's the universal grid thing now. Don't remember how to activate it. Where does it say? Snap guidelines, quick switch, sample building. So like, yeah, if you want your whole factory to be on a grid, there's a worldwide grid now. You can activate
What
somehow.
do you mean grid?
Hmm?
Power grid? A power grid?
Like just a universal world grid that like you can snap your whole factory to, so you don't have to like, if you're building like a different building, it'll still be like you can still grid it with the other one, sort of like.
I haven't seen that. I'd play with that one.
Now we just gotta get power over here.
Ow! Leave me alone.
And I'm out of wire. That's why I need to get the can I make? Yeah, here we go. No, I can't. I need plates. Bring a portable. I need to bring a craft bench with me. So sleepy you can hardly stay awake? Oh, Nelly. Some of the reviews of this game on Steam are funny. Positive reviews, of course. I haven't read any of them. Imagine they are, though. The Coffee Stain's a very tongue-in-cheek company. Not surprising, the company that made Goat Sim.
Yeah, I really like the game and their the way they handle requests.
Okay.
Jeff.
Okay.
Yeah, the factory must grow. Just need a few plates.
We have
what did I-
foundations yet?
Don't think so.
Okay.
Oh, I brained. Doing that thing again. My brain's doing that thing again.
Braining over there?
It's like that. My favorite line from Futurama. And Fry, you've got that brain thing. I already did. Now I can make. Oh, we got storage. Notice we had storage.
I just put it in, but I can't put the other one in because it's too close to the hub. so I'm having to put it on the side.
If you want to move stuff around, that's okay. I'm missing cable.
Okay.
I'm out of concrete, of course I am. I'm working on it.
Well, the supervisor's here. Everyone on your best behavior.
Now you're grocery storing. Ah. Remember there was a mod for this game that actually re-enabled Ficsmas once the event was over.
Nice.
So you could still do it if you wanted. Plates. Forget how to add these to the hot bar. Like that. That's how you do it. Okay, concrete's being produced. Just gotta get stuff for storage. Did I turn the music off of this game? There's like no music.
Okay.
I need to move out just to get more livable room.
Oh, well, hang on. this time, let's not put it on backwards. There we go. Alright.
You guys ever found the Easter egg with the power poles?
Not
I
me.
don't
I've never
think
even
so.
moved.
If you open it up and keep clicking the screen a few times.
Bup. Okay.
It's a neat little Easter egg. Okay, storage. There we go. Concrete on the go. To start. Never knew about that. I can't remember how I learned about that. I think I watched it on someone else's stream. Just grab that out. Okay. All right, we're in okay shape.
Okay, now you can put all the resources in one box, and it'll just be fed into the machine, and then and it'll collect it on the other side. We don't have to keep putting it directly in the machine now.
Oh, okay.
Excellent.
Remember when the craft bench console used to get red hot? I think it does still start smoking. I remember when it used to be faster too. They slowed it down so that people would stop relying on it so much. Cause like, really, up until you got to, people would like manually do it all the way through upgrade 6 because it was kind of faster than automating it. So they slowed it down. Amazing. Because yeah, people that would speed run it, it's like, I did it too. It was just always a bit faster to do it that way. Rods.
You don't have to hold spacebar, you just tap spacebar now?
For what?
That's what I was asking. They asked how the spacebar works now. It sounds like they're saying that you can just tap it instead of hold it when crafting.
Oh, will it? Okay. Oh, you're right. Oh, yeah. Nice.
You just tap the spacebar and let it go?
Yeah. Have the mouse over the butt and then tap spacebar a couple times and it'll set to go.
Okay. Oh, that's very nice. I didn't even know that. I'm holding the whole time. Actually, I've been using my phone to hold the spacebar the whole time.
There you go.
Are we working to a goal, or we're just collecting resources?
Well, ultimately we want to do Ficsmas stuff, but it pretty much advances through. So we'll need to get things like the MAM, and then to be able to do the upper tier Ficsmas stuff, we'll need, of course, higher technology. But it's all Advent based as well, so
There we go.
we won't be able to do everything in one day. Not that we could, it takes a while.
Wait, what? Oh my god.
Why are we just direct feeding the iron into the...
Working on it. I'm working on it. Let's
Okay,
see.
I put a workbench outside so we all don't have to crowd around.
Yeah, I
one
was trying to get my supplies back from my workbench.
There we go. Now we have one for each.
I normally just carry one around, but I ran out of stuff to build another one. Ooh, what's that line I'm looking at? Oh, it's an alignment line. Oh, I see your alignment lines.
Interesting. I see them too.
Oh, the plates, okay. Oh, did one just land on the... one landed on the hub.
Yes.
They're stacking up. I don't remember them grouping up like this. It used to be you had to clear an area a bit for them to reappear, but...
I just started playing with the Christmas presents yesterday, and this is normal. It's covering my base, and it's every time I take one away, like collect it spawns another one immediately somewhere else.
Yeah, usually last year there weren't so many, because you had to eventually make the little mini Christmas trees to produce these, but they would still fall, of course. But yeah, I've never seen them stack like this. I wonder if there's going to be a patch update of like, we're going to turn those down. Otherwise, we just get buried in presents, which I guess I'm okay with that. Happy hearth swarming, right? Merry holiday.
Okay.
Almost there.
Alright, so now we got iron feeding in. Should I get that copper going? That's gonna take some work.
Let's go. Boink.
She boinked it.
I did not. What have you heard?
Congratulations, you have unlocked Building Space Elevator, Building Biomass Burner, Heart, Biomass. Motivational message, congratulations, you succeeded in every provided task. On behalf of Fixit Incorporated, I thank you for your current and future service.
Hey, wait, where's the advent
Additional
calendar?
knowledge. The hub terminal has been converted to give access to milestones there to ensure you progress along Fixit-approved protocols. Note: future developments should be aimed at constructing the space elevator and, as such, initiating project assembly. Good luck.
Oh, there it is. Ah, the advent calendar. It's a new image this year. So the way this works is you have to find the number, and you can only open up to the date of. Like here's one. Get 100 gifts.
I saw this on my computer too, but I didn't get close enough to hit the E, so I didn't know about it until I read about it later on.
Yeah, I think that was what happened last year. Is we were doing this and we got stuck because we were like, I guess we got to keep advancing technology to get this next item. We kept advancing and advancing, but can never craft the next item. And then we noticed at one point we clicked and it's like, wait, this thing opens. And it was like, oh, so we had like a backlog of stuff we could pick up and open. Like, oh, we can do better biomass now. So that's good.
Oh, plate. Okay, that's fine.
We'll stop using the leaves. There's a little set up a thing we can do this with. We'll make better biomass. Swap this out.
Started doing it right now.
Oh, you're building a biomass creator?
No, I'm doing biomass. I'm converting it myself.
I was just gonna set up a thing to craft it.
Oh no, go right ahead. I guess it's pretty efficient, so I was going to just do some real quick, not everything. That would take forever.
Just working on getting copper feed going.
Anyway.
There you go.
We were about capped on power. Whew. Might be easier to set up the copper over there.
Oh, I mean, yeah. But everything's already set up right here.
We're gonna have to move it soon, though.
Well, you should have already done that.
Well, you know.
I can't be expected to wait on
My
you.
time machine's not finished yet. I'm waiting for it to be done, because then future me will come back and give me the finished product. That's how it works.
This is how I operate in games that give you full mat refunds. I'm like, look, we could just scrap it later. It doesn't matter. Like, just... It's fine. Look, we can't all be Wake of Luna, alright?
No, we can't.
With her superior making everything look neat skills.
Look, she would be up our butt about this.
Oh, absolutely.
Just wait till she goes on holiday. It better be cleaned up by the time she gets back.
Somewhere up there right now, Wake of Luna is feeling very disappointed. She may not know why.
She knows I'm playing Satisfactory, so she knows why.
So you click on the power pole, press the E like so many times? Is that it?
Yeah, a mouse tap on the screen.
Oh, mouse tap. That's cute. I like that.
Yeah, well, now you're reported to HR, so good luck to you.
If I don't come back tomorrow morning, you know what happened. Alexa, cancel alarm. Sorry about that.
No, you're good. Alright, so I guess that. Let's top you up. Top you up.
It'll figure it out.
Okay.
Leaves.
No, man, this is the exact way I've been progressing in Valheim. Is like, look, I'm just gonna throw shit on here so that I can use it. And then once I get further, I'll clean it up and make it look better. But right now, I just need this to function. I don't care if my forge looks like ass. It works right now. I'll fix it later.
I want to get back into Valheim. Let's see here. Where can I hook
Yeah, this is going to be good. I can hear Luna in my head right now. Like, oh, this is gonna look like ass. She's gonna hate it.
that pile of
This is gonna
presents
look like
on that
ass.
pinnacle? I know, there's so many of them over there.
Oh my god.
Wave laid out your colony as No Man's Sky would be shocking to everyone.
Well, this
God,
is-
I'm cringing on behalf of Wake of Luna right now.
Yep, there we go. Yep, it looks like absolute crap. But it works!
This isn't a factory,
it
this is a
later.
craptory.
We'll fix it later. We'll fix it later. Right now, we
Fix
have
it in
copper
post.
production. So shut up. Exactly, we'll fix it in post.
Doing
We
it
have
live.
copper production.
Why do you think the
automated
company's called
copper
Fix-
production. We have automated copper production. One step at a time.
Can we do the MAM yet? No, I don't think we can. No. I think that's... That's that one, but we'll do this first because we can get foundations going.
It looks so bad. Looks so terrible.
I'm telling Wake of Luna.
It's the equivalent of threatening to tell Mom in this game. I'm gonna tell Luna. I'm gonna tell her what you did.
I'll tell Wake of Luna we made a craftery.
But hey, we have automated copper and iron ingot production happening right now, so meh. We can make it look nice later. Right now, we just need materials.
We'll just build a sky factory above it and bury this. Never see it again.
So wait, where do you have limestone happening?
It's on the other side of... Oh. Rez is raiding with a party of 5. Welcome, welcome. Hello, everyone. How y'all doing?
Oh jeez. Oh boy. I can yump. Alright.
How's everyone? Jumping over there. Welcome to our craftery.
Oh yeah. Hope you didn't come expecting anything to look good.
Oh no. We're not gonna make anything that looks good around here.
Ah.
Our power support this. Why is our power line going clear over here?
What?
What?
Across from that with all those presents, there's limestone over there. I wanted to place it somewhere we could link up there later.
Oh. Oh, I see. I
See,
forgot about
there's
the...
sometimes method to the madness. Not always, but sometimes.
I forgot about the new power UI in this, so that's not maxing power. That's max power. Max power. Okay, we got plenty. Okay. All right. I'm gonna do something. Moon's got a plan. Where are all those leaves coming from? Those leaves in my pocket? Oh yeah, because I grabbed a bunch. That's right. Alright. We're auto-making biomass. We run out of power. I need portable miner. I need rods. These hot rods. Okay. Oh, I actually have to... Duh. Didn't actually craft the miner. Got the materials for it. And I didn't craft it. I did a dumb. Nope, not that one. That one.
Well, I guess dumb is better than doo-doo.
I don't know. You can make fertilizer with doo-doo.
True.
That's a fair point.
Like I'm only as good as dirt. Not that fancy dirt, you know, it's got the nutrients in it. That's some good dirt. Okay, let's see. I'm going to do this. I already have this stuff. Boink. 'Cause we don't have splitters yet. Oh, okay.
Yeah, feel free to modify all that however the heck you want. I just wanted to get it started.
Nah, yeah, no, I'm trying to get things sort of.
I will take no offense to you modifying anything I laid down.
Yeah, same here.
So it's just like, alright, I just want to get the automated production going and then we can clean it up however we want it.
What, you think I'm gonna make things look nice?
Nicer.
Brain, come on, help me out here. God, I want the splitters. That's all I want. Hold on, what rate do these things go? These things... do the 30 per minute. I think these are 60 per minute, right? 120 per minute. Oh yeah, one of these things can. Okay. All right. I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna research the thing with the foundations, and then
Got a doggo over here if you want one.
we need to be able to cage him.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought you just had to feed him.
Oh, you do. I'm just saying because he doesn't teleport around, he gets stuck all the time, and then he gets lost. So it was like,
I never get one.
if we're gonna get a lizard doggo, we should be able to contain him. It's the one thing I wish they would do is let him teleport, because he gets stuck on ledges and down cliff sides, and then you just never see him again. Don't have enough iron.
Here. Donate some rods to the cause. Alright, there we go.
Oh, here we go. I'm gonna hit the button. I'm gonna slam it with my head.
Button.
Hubble.
Milestone reached. You have unlocked several structures aimed to provide the first needed to build
Hey,
basic
lizard
factory
doggo.
infrastructure and improved overview.
Launch it right through that
Building
present.
these will provide a grid
Yep.
for more advanced organizing
Nice.
and sectioning of your factory.
You can select the next upgrade if you want. You're just gonna lock in until it comes back.
Yeah, we can.
There we go. Got it.
Yeah, because I want these. God, I need those. I need those logistic things. Have I played Satisfactory before? I have. I haven't played it since summer, so I'm kind of getting back into it. And we did Ficsmas last year, but when I heard it was back, I was like, oh, we're doing it again. In
More
fact, this
Ficsmas.
is the exact location where we did our Ficsmas factory last year. There is a lot new to this. I haven't played it since Update 5, though. The Rudolph nose and antlers on Lizard Doggo. I know, right? Thing has more respiratory problems than a rat, though. Because he'll just sit there and just sneeze like crazy. My rats don't sneeze that much. And they sneeze. You're on the exact spot, too. Yeah, last year... I thought we would... I didn't want to do the starter zone, and the desert didn't seem holiday enough. So I was like, we'll do this jungle zone again. And then, yeah, I walked over the hillside, and I'm like, wait. This is the same as last year. It's going to be a tradition at this point. It's going to be a Ficsmas tradition. Once we can get the splitters, we can make this look nicer. We got foundations now.
Milestone exchange concluded. Fix-It freighter re-entry complete.
Have you played a lot of Satisfactory before? Okay, I can't do this. Dun. Alright, Prime. I'm gonna undo your stuff.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
It's gone. Ugh.
That's fine. I didn't even make that smelter, so that's fine. Do whatever you want to it.
Curses and damnation. That was mine. Actually, can I put down foundations? Hello.
That's one of the first things I always get is foundations, and then I just build my stuff on top of it.
So yeah, we got zooping now. Snap to
Yeah, I
guidelines.
love it.
Okay, yeah, so if you hold left control, snap to guidelines, I think that's the world grid now, I think.
Oh yeah, looks yeah.
Control. call.
That looks...
Yeah, so yeah, there's a worldwide grid now.
That's nice. Makes it easier to make things.
Yeah, so like if
So you
yeah,
can
you're
plan-
building separate buildings, but they're not connected yet, they can still be grid. Off the grid. Nice. Wait, can I actually?
Yeah, yellow. You can.
Yeah, that's
You're able
right.
to place it, but you're going through something, which that doesn't exactly work all the time. Because I've put stuff down and it was yellow and there was nothing around it.
Yeah, certain things like machines. Machines you can't clip through.
So with certain things you can. I
Yeah,
think
like-
walkways you can use through machines, things like that.
Yeah, you might be right. Played this map over a year ago, but not since. Ah, okay. Yeah, the world grid is great. I'm glad they added that. Oh yeah, no more dragging foundations. Yeah, I used to do that so much, like just foundation, 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 to wherever the build is, and then, you know, then I would clean it up when I was done.
And you'd accidentally duplicate the floor twice.
Oh god, yeah, if one floor
When you
was
say you
buried
would
in
clean
the
it
floor.
up when you're done, you mean Luna would come behind you.
Well, I've made my own factories before. In fact, my last factory, she didn't play until I was well into it. What am I out of? Of course. Well, we can get this going. Oh, yeah, I need to remember I can. Yeah, that's right. How to copy? Yeah, that's right. The copy and paste feature. Okay, that's an old feature, but I forgot I could do that. Yeah, now you can zoop. The whole zooping feature. Hit the right buttons. Good lord. And the one thing I really wanted. Wait, how do you zoop?
Here you go, Moon.
Milestone reached. Conveyor belts can now merge, split, and lift to increase the complexity and efficiency of your factory.
Button mode,
We
you press
encourage
R, I
you to
think it is.
consider more verticality when it comes to factory logistics
Or
to
build mode,
streamline
just in the
short-range
middle.
transportation. The productivity display will help you measure and improve the productivity of individual buildings to aid with optimization.
Toggle build mode. Oh, okay. Vertical default zoop. Ah. Wee. Yeah.
Up to 10 you can lay now.
Yeah. I remember they didn't ever want to add this because they said there was going to be satisfaction if you placed them all yourself. And everyone went no. So they finally added zooping.
I love it. I'm so happy they did it.
Now they need. Oh yeah, they already had it. They already had it for deletion. Yeah, they needed it for. Still can't believe we didn't get golf in this game.
What a ripoff.
No, right? Love if you could do a zoop box instead of a line. You all right?
No, I'm inspecting your work to make sure it's up
Oh,
to
is-
quality.
Is it? It's my first concrete foundation. Never really laid it before.
Looks good to me.
Oh, now I'm out of freaking cables. Just thought maybe I put too much water or aggregate in the concrete mix. Just pure limestone. Should have gone a little higher on this. Clips into the ground. Curses. Let's see. So we can do... splitters now. Yay, splitters.
Why? Because it's science, that's why.
Hey, Chrome. Yeah, this is such a great build spot. Especially once you go out over the cliffs, because then you like gain so much like elevation and space as well.
Alright, we want the ma'am, right? Since we're doing Ficsmas?
Yeah, because we'll need it to
Okay.
research the Ficsmas stuff.
Alright, and then we'll do this one next. This one should get us the ma'am.
The other thing I didn't like about when they updated the MAM was they took it out of the hub, and then there's that just gap sitting in the hub now. They don't do anything with.
Yeah, it's your spawn
Oh
point.
yeah, that's true. Like it's kind of neat that it's its own thing you have to build, but yeah, now it's like there's this awkward empty spot inside the hub. Alright.
Then go ahead.
Yeah, I can get that wire done.
Actually, before we hook that in, let's do this. 'Cause I need cable.
Yeah, the blind spot's weird.
Then we'll get the other constructor to make cables. Yeah, it made. Yeah, I don't know why they decided to separate it. I
It's
guess,
like one of those, like, if they had separated it, but they had replaced it in the hub with something else, then I would have been like, oh, okay, sure, whatever. But,
Yeah, it's like just awkward gap in here. Put a couch in here or something at least. I mean, fuck, put a coffee machine. I don't know.
that's where the kitchenette goes.
Yeah, exactly. The game's lurching a little bit. Ugh. Let's see. What was I doing? All right. Oh, come on. I gotta get my brain back into this. I've been. I don't know. I can't even complete a thought right now. Let's see. I need more reinforced plates. Oh yeah, the donation bar is for Jingle Jam. I'm helping to... I do have the promo speech. You can also... Hang on.
Hey, alright, come on. It's time for PR Moon.
Donate. Hang on. There's this. Jingle Jam. So there's that. And then there's... Donate. So yes, I... basically, it's a big... thing that the Yogscast does every year. They have a bunch of different charities that they offer up. This year they're allowing other streamers to participate in the fundraising, but I had to pick one. So I'm doing IGLA, which is an LGBTQ group. I figured it was just kind of more on brand for my community. But so that's where donations, if you donate to me, go. It all goes to charity. I don't take a cut. Jingle Jam doesn't take a cut. Tiltify doesn't take a cut. All goes to charity. And if you spend 35 pounds, it's in pounds, which is around $47, you can actually get a bundle of games worth about $850. And there's like 55 and I think 2 discount codes in it. So yes. Didn't realize they opened the fundraiser up. Where do you sign up? You should be able to do it if you go. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Hang on. Because I'm display capturing right now. Let me get a link for you. Or not. Okay, hang on. Let's see. So hang on. I think I can do it from my Twitch page. So if you want to do it, you'll need to sign up for Tiltify, where they're doing it through. Let's see if I can get their little No. Hang on, stop that. No, not there. Okay. But yeah, you can get a bundle of games for like £35 or $47 if you so choose. If you're setting this up, make sure you select the reward to go active, because the first time I did it, I didn't have it active. So I had to donate twice, but that's okay, because it's charity, so I didn't mind. And yeah, there's a list of games on the main... should be on that list as well for... Actually, at the bottom of my Twitch page, there's a thing with more information if you want to know what games are in the bundle. Let's see if I go here.
Milestone reached. The molecular
try to get you a
analysis
link.
machine, referred to as the MAM, will allow R&D to provide new technologies, items, and buildings based on
Start
samples collected in the
fundraising.
field.
Okay, here's the link.
To ensure a greater chance of success during exploration, an upgraded tool
The end of the
box has
charity
been
is on
provided,
January
as well as an
14th.
object scanner and
Now, if you
beacons.
want to get the bundle,
Note,
they only
the
have
object scanner
100,000
requires
keys this year,
calibration
which is
via
a
the
lot.
MAM to enable
but
detection of
beware-
specific objects.
There's the link that will take you directly to their donation page, and if you scroll down, they will have a thing that says join us and fundraise your favorite cause, and they'll have the whole toolkit packet thing down there if you want to join in on doing Jingle Jam stuff. And that page also lists the games that are in the bundle, all the charities they support. If you don't want to support if you'd rather support another charity that I'm not representing, you can do that. In fact, I can just show you right here. Yeah, this page. You can see, yeah, the Jingle Jam, they're all streaming right now. It's like 55 games in here and goes on for a while. A lot of really good games are in here. You can see the charities they represent. So I'm doing this one, IGLA World. This is their list of charities. If you decide you want to support one of these, I don't mind. And yeah, and it says right down here about the fundraising. And then yeah, you can get that set up. And there you go. Yeah, well, normally I'm not doing display capture, but this game did not want to work in full screen, so I was like, okay, I'm not used to doing display capture. What was it doing? Okay, you guys did a thing. What did you unlock?
Yep. I finished.
tier 1's done. Okay,
research.
cool.
Tier 1's all done.
Awesome.
So we have access to the MAM. We can build the MAM now.
Sweet. What was I doing? All right.
I don't even know what you're doing. Oh no, Luna! Don't look! Don't look at the factory! Don't look!
Look at this
away.
crap.
Avert your eyes.
This craptery.
Avert your eyes. It's so bad. So bad.
So yeah, they do it through did I say January 14th? No, I meant December 14th. I'm sorry. The Jingle Jam goes through December 14th. They used to do it all month long, but it was too exhausting. Plus, a lot of donations kind of trail off, really after 2 weeks. So, yeah, December 14th is the last day. I'm surprised my bot isn't. Oh, my bot is supposed to be posting about it automatically, and it's not. I don't know why it's not working.
Math. Trying to do math. Okay.
It's okay. You'll never be able to play to criticize you. Well, I mean, it is Ficsmas. You're gonna be off eventually, right? Wait, Luna. When your vacation time comes, you'll come in here and be like, okay.
I still feel it, Luna, though. Earlier I was like, I can hear her. I can hear her being upset with what I'm doing right now.
She's gonna be like, you're fired. Get out.
Can hear it at the back of my head. Her like, this looks like shit. I know. I'm sorry. Alright, Moon, where do you want your map? I got the stuff for it.
That looks like shit, and I'm gonna leave it. Just somewhere near the hub, I guess. Be fine.
Oh, see, there you go. You're just saying wherever, so I'm gonna put it wherever the hell.
Yeah, I even zooped. Wakaluna, I zooped. That's a zoop right there.
Did a zoop. That's what the kids call it these days, right? Zooping.
Yeah, and it's actually snapped to the world grid. Well, this doesn't have power because I'm stupid. There we go.
And then
Actually, I'll math it up, so we'll fix that out.
all right. All right, ma'am, up and running.
Yes.
Oh, there we go. Yes,
Where is
research. Research things.
Where's the man?
New recipe unlocked.
What? What just happened?
New research
Probably a
available
thing ran
in
out of
RAM.
power, or we
We
jumped the
overloaded
power.
it? I didn't
I
no.
pick anything.
One of our
I think-
things ran out of power.
It did? Which one?
Uh,
This one has no. This one's tripping.
isn't it? You're tripping. We should have enough. Oh no, wait, the max. That's the wrong line I'm looking at. We need another burner.
I was like, yeah, something's tripping it.
You're tripping. Okay, so for the first research bit, we get the giant Ficsmas tree. We get the branches, so we need 100 presents. Okay, we can do that. Start researching this baby. Don't delete that. Okay, so that's the first step. What else can we research? So that's gonna take branches.
I need to find some food. I just realized my health has been like low all this time.
Now I think all the Ficsmas stuff can only be crafted in constructors and stuff. I believe.
Right.
Select recipe. Yeah, Ficsmas branches. We'll get it there. All right. Rats are up to things. Also, where's day 2 on here? Because we're on December 2nd, so we can open the second one. Unless anyone else wants to do it, since I did the first one.
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Where's number 2? Now you can just put in the number and it'll highlight, but I like to try to find it first.
More fun that way.
What is today? Today's the 2nd, okay. I see all numbers but 2. Hey kids, can you see the number 2? Can you find it? Oh, there it is, right there. Found it. What do we get? Color cartridges. Oh, nice. Nothing useful for today. those in the box. They go in the box. Present came right down.
Here's a present. It's iron bars.
Yay! Smelt all this up myself. Is that me, Mickey? What is that sweeping noise? Am I the only one hearing that? It's like a tearing or
noise?
sweeping noise I'm hearing.
Nope.
No, I just hear birds.
Weird. Is it me?
Nope.
I'm gonna fix this power grid
Maybe
too. It's a mess.
There's, some of them are on, and some of them are off. Weird.
Well, do they all have? That's got biomass. That's got biomass.
Oh, I see how it is. Okay. They're not all on the same. They're not all on the same grid.
They should be. Is there one that's not on the grid?
This is. Where is this one going? Oh no. Okay, it's going to. Yeah. I thought it was connected directly to the machine, but it's not. It's going to a pole.
So what? Just a bit. Thought you could activate these things from here.
You just press E. Oh, that can activate.
Okay, yeah, we're over producing power. Another. Select the right thing, Moon. There you go. Biomass burner.
Mind if I redo these cables a little bit?
Nah, go ahead. They need done. They're a mess. We got spaghetti.
You're free. It is Spaghetti Factory, very much.
Oh, look, we got another. Bye. Another famous bot. Of course I want to be famous. Thanks for asking. Now get out of here.
Now shoo.
Do you put another bio?
I will
Generator
here
somewhere?
as soon as I find
Okay.
a good spot for it. I guess we'll plonk it right back here.
That's not... Oh wait, hang on. Ha. Oh, okay. Well, that took all of it, but at least I'm back to full health.
It's got fuel in it now. Okay,
yellow
so
slug.
let's see.
Oh, I'm gonna get you, slug. Gonna get you. Huh! Oh, we're not gonna make it. We're not gonna make it. Splash. Okay. Well, at least I landed in water.
None of these unlock the better bio. Oh, no, wait, they do. We want to do that one. Because that one unlocks the better biomass.
It's the Yogscast!
Oh, my. Hello. Hello. Welcome. Was not expecting that. Great, you're all gonna see my craftery. Oh,
Oh no! Time to run. Bye.
Welcome,
Ow.
we're doing Ficsmas.
I'm doing a getting my ass handed to me, but yeah.
Well, okay, Prime's doing a get his ass handed to him.
Ow! Jeez. Oh god, I forgot these things just chase you for forever. Ow!
Oh, you've got the
gosh.
the zoomies, the zoomy
Yep,
dogs.
yep. Oh god, trying to get away from them. They don't care though. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Death is coming.
Don't make promises you don't plan to keep. Are you dead?
Alright, not to disappoint you,
Too late.
but no, I somehow survived.
Too late. Disappointed.
Your disappointment is immeasurable and your day is ruined.
How's the power coming along?
I got the main power on. I'm just stretching it out now.
Okay.
I just
Oh,
need to
is
get
it
this.
active?
Do you have concrete bags? I need some.
Yes. Hang on.
My god, they definitely changed how the gifts drop because holy
There's a lot of
there's
them, aren't there?
There's a lot. There's so many.
There's too
There's
many.
so many gifts. It's Ficsmas.
It's a Ficsmas miracle. Oh, hello, stack of reinforced plate. Don't mind if I do.
It's a Ficsmas miracle. We're littering all over this planet.
Yay, colonialism. Alright,
We need power though,
Merry
because I'm out of
Christmas, you
concrete.
filthy animal.
What?
wow.
There you go.
Alright.
Wait, what did that
You
say?
have- Huh?
What did?
Did what say?
There was a voice in my head.
Oh, no, that's just the crazy.
Okay, not that voice.
I
the
didn't hear anything.
the ma'am said something. Something about a filthy animal.
Here's
What?
a present. It's iron bars.
No,
Oh,
no,
wait.
Moon, that was the crazy. That's
That
the
one
crazy
said, "Here's a
fucking-
present. It's iron bars." What's happening? I'm
Oh,
here.
God.
I'm going crazy. Oh no. It's happening. I'm going crazy on stream.
That was bound to happen eventually.
Yeah, I was waiting for someone. I was waiting for someone to say it already happened. You disappoint me. You're slow. Goodness.
That's it. I was waiting for the setup. I was waiting for was you to say something to the effect of like, "Oh, I'm losing my mind," and then that's how I was gonna say, "You can't lose something you never had to begin with."
Rude. But accurate. But accurate. It's accurate.
Oh,
Yeah, you're hearing
Okay,
Ada too. Okay. Definitely didn't call me a filthy animal. I am a horse. I'm by nature filthy.
anything for content.
Really taught me what friendship
Thank you, Above Zenith, for the follow.
and it was
Appreciated.
ridiculous.
Ah, power.
Oh, okay. So we don't have power going to this.
Yep, I'm working on it.
Oh, okay, you're good.
copper.
Oh, okay.
I ran out of copper wire.
Ah, no worries. What was I doing? Oh, right. I have 5 billion presents. Let's see.
You can take those presents and you can shove them up the Christmas tree because it's Ficsmas.
Did you place it?
Okay.
Do we have the fix? Do we have the tree yet?
Not yet, because we got to start
Okay.
manufacturing the branches, but I want to get
Oh,
the better
right. We gotta make
biofuel.
right.
I want to get the better biofuel going before we commit to that power
That's
output.
right.
Okay, everything should be powered. I just did the main setup here.
Sweet.
Oh, excuse me. Okay. Well, in the case of that kind,
Iron plates.
just drop these in here. Oh, hey, do you need some reinforced iron plates? Because
We
I
could
found
always-
55 of them just kind
Wow.
of chilling, so...
just hanging out there.
they're just hanging out there, yeah. Hanging out in the wind, letting everyone see. Yeah, I know.
This is let's be honest, this isn't a mature stream. I guess if you're gonna see reinforced plates out there,
Hey,
you know,
if you
just
rate
don't
it,
leave your
rate it.
cable sitting out. All right. Cables out there flapping in the breeze.
This is
Alright.
not where you come for family-friendly entertainment. You don't come
No.
to the moon for that.
You would think, oh hey, look, it's a cute little pony wearing a Christmas outfit. Must be child friendly. No. Sorry. This is why they kicked me out of Equestria. That and eating bacon all the time. They didn't like that.
No, I didn't care for that.
I started munching on someone. Then they got all offended.
So you're like, look, where I come from, that's considered a compliment.
It is. I tried to tell them. I was like, look, they say if you eat something. No, okay, never mind.
Data shows this as a mix of sulfide and sulfate minerals. It could be an indication of recent volcanic activity. A new research tree exploring volatile self-defense applications can now be accessed in the MAM.
Okay. So let's see.
Oh
Oh,
my
yeah,
God,
iron production.
another one of these guys?
Really
Oh
taught
god,
me
no.
what
Go
friendship
away.
could mean that
Go
day.
away. Go away.
And it
Go
was
away.
delicious.
What's happening?
I keep finding things that get angry.
A little on brand, don't you think?
Happy holidays. Now
I mean,
go back to work.
Yeah, a little bit.
Ada's talking to me again, and thank you, Calmari, for the follow. Much appreciate it. Let's see. Talking about the time you were canceled for cannibalism again. Yes, Naibaki, I am. Wasn't really cannibalism. No, Ada's snarking me over here. I don't know if I appreciate it. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this stuff. Cause I'm get rid of that too. Alright. Let's put down me. Oh no. So let's see. R. We're zooping. No, I want to zoop. What was guideline? There. So that should snap to the world grid. There you go. We're just zooping. I zooped all over myself. I'm sorry.
Whoa, hey, whoa, whoa.
No, here I am on stream
Look,
trying.
you gotta
I'm
violate
trying
terms
to
of
support
service.
charity here, the Jingle Jam, and I'm just
This is-
zooping all over the place.
Oh, so this is R-rated, not X-rated.
Now wait, we're doing
We gotta
charity
draw the
here,
line
guys.
Somewhere.
We're doing charity, and if you do exclamation point Jingle Jam, you'll get more information on how to support charity and get a bundle of games.
Merry
worth
Christmas, you filthy animal.
Oh, that's what Ada said to me. She said, "Merry Christmas, you filthy animal." How'd she know?
Understood that reference.
I get that reference. So let's see. Actually, okay. So that thing produces 120, but the belts can only hold 60.
Yeah, they got some good games in the bundle.
Yeah.
I need to play more Barotrauma. Like I'm liking it. It is complicated, but I like it. And Wilder Myth. Oh my god, that game's freaking amazing.
Yeah, so many came out this
It's
year
so
too.
good. It's such a good little indie game.
One of our friends was saying like, get Barotrauma, and I was like, I don't know, maybe. And then it was in the bundle. I'm like, okay, well, I got
I guess I
Barotrauma
got
now.
Barotrauma. Yeah, I already had Barotrauma and I was messing around with it. And yeah, I have played a lot of Wilder Myth. It is really good. I described it to one of my friends as I was like, and I mean this in a very positive and endearing way. It's baby's first XCOM. Like, it's definitely that kind of strategy, but it's much more friendly. But you can still totally XCOM it. All right, 93% chance. Miss. Son of a. It's really good game though. It's really cute. Why can I not find? Oh my god, this forest is barren of anything edible.
So you're saying that you can't find, can't see the, forget it. I can't even do it right.
God, I TGF and everything.
Actually, we don't need this copper because we're. I don't know what that weird tearing sound is I'm getting in my audio. I don't know if anyone is anyone on stream hearing that? I just hear it sometimes. That
Oh god, you're right there. No, please don't. I don't want to get murdered. Oh, run, 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 run.
I'm
Oh,
hearing it too. Okay.
serpentine, serpentine.
It's my game. It's my side then. Okay.
Haha, suckers. Unfortunately for you, I know the 5 Ds of dodgeball. Really would like to find some food though.
Okay, so we'll produce. Oh man, I have not. It's been so long since I played Satisfactory that I'm like, gotta get in that brain space of this game. Gotta start thinking about ratios and. Okay, hang on. Is there something? Do I have something in the background that's making this noise? Pause that. That's paused. That's paused.
Uh-oh. Why have these... okay.
Don't know what's making this weird noise. I don't know where it's coming from.
Maybe the mixer?
My mixer's not. I'm not using my mixer now because it's totally borked.
Oh, okay, well.
No, it's not the chirping noise. I'm hearing like a every once in a while. Almost like paper tearing, but don't know where it's coming from. Maybe it's like presents disappearing or something. It's a bit like footsteps on game in dry grass, maybe? I kind of hear it everywhere though, but yeah, it's got like a almost like wrapping paper is being torn, so I wonder if maybe that's like it or something. I don't know.
Well, you think we'd be hearing it too.
Yeah, I know. That's why I think I'm going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
What am I missing? I need more reinforced plates.
What do you need?
Reinforced plates.
Here, where are you? Can I drop stuff? Yeah.
Yes.
There.
Not enough.
Take,
Oh, fuck's
use.
sake. My inventory's full of iron. Crap. Yeah, or maybe it's static. Yeah, I'm not sure where it's coming from.
New object added to the object scanner.
Okay, I am gonna put this stuff Get out of my inventory. I need it. I need space. It's not you, it's me. I need space. Okay, so this thing then produces 30 a minute. This thing... Cables. How in-depth is it versus Factorio? I would say it's... Where's our cable? Oh, I see. I would say it's quite in-depth. Like, it's gone pretty far now. I don't know if it goes as in-depth as Factorio, but you'll play this for a good while. Let's see. Okay. How much does that produce? So this 30 and you'll output 20. Okay, so if we're going to... It's not going to line up. You just need the base parts right now. I'll make plates. That'll make rods. Take 15. Alright. This is just so we can get basics going.
Just the basics.
Oh, I'm out of concrete. Drat.
Why can't I select barrel nut on my scanner? What?
I think you need a special scanner for that.
Ah, but I need.
You're not special enough, Prime.
Oh, I'm not special enough.
Yeah, there's a special handheld scanner you need. that,
Oh,
like,
right. That's right. It's a different. I remember now. Yep, it's a different scanner. Bleh.
so I need to get this.
I would like that scanner so I can find food so I can stop being almost dead.
That's what I'm doing right now. I figured while you guys were working on that, I was gonna go search for food everywhere. There's food up here. I've already found one bush. I just gotta find it.
Alright, well.
Satisfactory needs to add hamburgers.
Okay.
Oh yeah, once you get into like aluminum and nuclear, it does get quite complicated. The map, if you've not played this before, the maps are static though, so it's all one big map, no matter where you start from. But everything's static, and resources are infinite, so there's a node doesn't tap out.
Okay.
I'll put whatever food I find, which is right now just one nut, in the
That's
container.
Noted.
Okay, nope, it's 5 nuts. There you go.
Those are doggo hamburger.
Delicious.
That went through my mind as well, actually. I was thinking, what would we make hamburgers out of? Lizard doggo. Satisfactory oil production is easily as complicated and tricky as Factorio. Did I ever... Let's see. The furthest I've ever played was getting to the point of doing things like aluminum and nuclear, but I never got that far. I think I usually stopped after that. So I've never actually done nuclear. Nuclear. Not nuclear. Ugh. Need more hot rods. Whoa! Oh, it's that bird thing. You'll definitely make some big factories in this game as well. Like they scale up quite big. Just took the doggo out for a walk. Nice. Nice. Okay, so there's... Good. Although... Oh, God. What's happening here? Where can I plug in? Ooh, God, everything. Okay, it's a start. We're now producing rods and plates. Slowly, but we'll get there.
Milestone reached. Biofuel will ensure maximum efficiency of biomass burners. To aid in biofuel production, you are now capable of removing foliage that consists primarily of wood.
Oh, hell yeah, we get the
Additionally,
chainsaw.
R&D inflated your pocket dimension.
Ah, sweet. Bigger pocket dimension.
I need to expand the biofuel.
Okay, well, one thing I will say about this area, it's horrible with food. I have never seen so little food.
Really?
Yeah, I was spending so much time running around, and that's why I kept going like, why can I not find food anywhere? Like, what the hell?
I've found a lot of it like hidden in bushes and stuff. Like it seems like it's just buried behind bushes and everything now.
All right.
No, I've got this. I've got the scanner here, and it's set out of range for a very long time before I finally started picking up another one.
Oh, okay.
Crap.
True Power is the first real challenge in the game. It's a pain in the ass the first time you do it. It's easier because you can just sync everything to keep it running. Yeah. So let's see. So yeah, we want to convert this. So I need another constructor, which I have the materials for. I'm going to remove this because it's now in the way.
Oh, hey, my new camera got delivered. Yay.
I'm out of plates. Okay, we're manufacturing the better biomass now.
Yeah. Oh.
I forgot. Oh yeah, I was gonna put back the equipment workshop. Let's put it. Once that builds up a little bit, we'll swap out. Okay. So yeah, once we've got better access to power, better fuel efficiency, we can start. We're gonna have to. We're about to the point where we need to start laying out our factories a bit smarter.
Yeah.
We're past this. We're past the starter stage here. We need to elevate some of these platforms a bit low on that corner. Yeah, because we're not using copper efficiently or anything right now. Pale berries. Alright, so in terms of logistics, we should very much get another smelter here. Okay, we have enough to make that. Alright. I'll eventually get concrete moved to a bit more of an accessible space, but until then. So let's see, what does this produce? This takes 45 minutes. Technically, we could split it. It would end up a bit faster. Considering this is producing 120.
I just saw a thing, apparently Battlefield accidentally revealed they're gonna have a Santa Claus skin. And Game Bros are mad that their super serious Battlefield war game's gonna have silly stuff in it.
They're turning us girly.
No! But my hardcore seriousness that makes me an edgelord.
I will have you know, this is a very serious game.
Jesus. Exactly.
I will not be having Santa in my very serious games. Because I don't want to be shooting Santa.
Yep, poor little edgelords. Yep, that's like, oh god. I was gonna be upset about something.
Be fully efficient until, well, actually, let's go more power efficient, which there is that other concrete node on the other side, which we can grab. That'll be a little bit more efficient. Than setting up two constructors that are only going to be partially efficient, because they take 45, but the belt only feeds 60. So running two of them wouldn't be efficient. Split this enough. How many bio burners? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 bioburners. Okay. So if I there we go. Using the more efficient fuel. Might run out a bit early though, since
Oh gosh.
it's gonna take 120. This thing could go faster. What are the other milestones we get? It's gonna be a little ways off, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, let's go set up another concrete factory over here where all those presents are gathered. I think there's concrete over there, right? Bing.
Alright, so now...
Of course, there is a worldwide grid, but there's not a worldwide, like, foundation level. Which has been unfortunate. So if I want the levels to be the same, I'm gonna have to still... Well, that's right. We need the... Gotta do the stairs to side it up. Hello! Welcome.
Whoa!
Who raided? Faceless Pupper, thank you for the raid. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Foundations seem to snap vertically in 1 meter increments, except 1 meter foundations which snap at 0.5. Oh, okay. So is it like, well, let's see. Hang on. If I, what is it? Control. Cause yeah, I'm trying to figure out like if. Really, it might still actually snap that way. How's the factory? We've got a craptery here, but it's getting better.
Well, okay. I was about to say we're working on it, but that would insinuate that I'm working on it. That's not true.
Wait, if you're not working on it, and I'm not working on it.
Well, wait a minute. No, I'm
It's
just
a work in progress.
I'm working on advancing milestones, but I'm not taking anything out of the production stuff so that can go towards space elevator. I'm making all the stuff on my own.
So hey, Faisal, but what were you playing? Playing some. Where'd Buggy go?
Oh, right. Okay, so... math. Okay.
Okay, this bug is actually going to kill me. Come here. Curse your sudden and inevitable betrayal.
That's not how you want
I hate
it.
those things.
Yeah, they're the worst. So you can do some interesting things. Make steps of 1 meter mount foundations. So plotting drone ports in Satis. Ah, nice. I haven't messed with those yet. I haven't really played since the summertime, so I haven't got to like mess with all the brand new stuff. But we thought Ficsmas we did last year. We're gonna make it a tradition. Ficsmas. It's a Ficsmas tradition. And I brought some people on to help me, but I guess... let's see here. Alright. Because I get
I
distracted.
thought also it's supervised.
But I supervise because I get distracted. What are we doing?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
Is one of us supposed to be paying attention? Because
I wasn't. Did we forget to assign who was going to pay attention?
I don't remember.
Did we remember we were supposed to have a meeting about assigning who would pay attention?
I mean, I just make sure to remember that I can always just blame Moon.
Well, that's a fair assumption, honestly. Blame the small horse, of course. Of course.
Of course, of course.
Yeah, of horse, of course. Like, sorry if my voice goes out. I'm a little hoarse.
Dum-dum.
Well, there went all the raiders. There they went. All of them gone. Bye, everyone. Oh, wait. What's that? Twitch? Oh, Twitch has emailed me. They're banning my channel.
Your channel, yeah.
You know what? I agree. I agree. Fair's fair.
Fair's fair.
Yep. Like, we can't be having that. We won't be dealing with that. Attention, you have not paid your attention this month. There will be extra fees involved in the payment of attention.
Man, attention's getting pricey these days.
Yeah. What was it? There was a... Why is that not... Oh, wait, why is that snapping? Wait. Was it like that meme of like a kitten? It goes, can I have your attention? And then it goes, haha, you fool, I now have your attention. Okay, I gotta try not to let myself get distracted. I get so distracted easy. Okay.
The ADD hits hard.
Oh god, this game is not compatible with ADD, let me tell you. Ugh. It's either I hyper-focus on it like crazy, or I just get lost every 2 seconds. It happens all the time. Oh yes, and thanks for hitting those out for the charity stuff. Because my bot is supposed to be doing that automatically, and I don't know why it's not happening. I set it up to be a timer, but it's not working.
She really taught me what friendship could mean that day.
Concrete.
And it was delicious.
And thank you for thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, now we got things falling from the sky, littering the landscape. God, I'm gonna fall down there. Actually, we'll do this. We'll do a zoop.
Zoop sounds like an 80s dance term.
I had the thought in my mind of like a zoop suit riot.
All the
There you go.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Also, a perfect way to age yourself. How old is anyone here that knows zoot suit riot?
Oh.
Okay, got another container of concrete happening up here as well, so now we're double producing until we get the better belts. That's power's looking good. Zoop suit, right. There was another thing I always do. It's like, can't remember the term. I always do that with, and I wish I could remember. Well, now you'll have to wonder what I can't remember.
Yep.
Shall not be disturbed when
Use your
and
words.
Walker early
Use
access
your
launches.
words.
I logged in briefly last night to lower my base HQ items and like desynth my belts. Not that I had to do that. It's all available when the time comes, but just did it anyway. Too big words for the pony. I know. I'm little. I can't have big words. Like arbitration and civil suit. Okay. So we got more concrete coming down. Oh yeah, I was going to work on making the copper better. Seeing this building games reminds you of the Subnautica building system. I honestly wish more survival games would have a building system like this. And actually be able to build this much.
Yeah.
It's like there's so many survival games that are, you know, you want to build this big city or town or something, and then it just like chokes after 4 buildings. Like, not your server's lagging now. It's like, well, Satisfactory could freaking do it. Can drop 100,000 foundations before it lags out. Okay, let's fix this up proper like.
But who's saying Zoot Suit? Those what? Cherry Daddies or something like that?
I can't remember.
Something like
When
that.
did that song even come out? How old am I?
That was the 90s.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, that's a 90s song, isn't it? I was in high school when that came out. That was popular when I was in high school.
Ah, damn, still not enough. Need more. More. Oh, I'm gonna do it. Alright. Hang on.
Wait, those
Cherry
oh.
Poppin' Daddies. That's the. God.
Oh. I didn't know those could snap like that now. Oh, that's nice. The ramps can actually snap to the tops of each other. Used to you had to do the stair step
Oh,
method.
you don't have to do the stair thing?
No.
I mean, it still looks better to do the stair thing, I would think, but you don't have to.
Oh, yeah. I like that. Actually,
Yeah, they did a lot of good things with the foundations and everything.
That's nice.
yeah. Because they always had to like get the ones that were the. Come on, brain.
Oh man, you could zoop a ramp. She's right.
Now you wouldn't zoop a ramp, would you?
I mean,
I do.
that's what the cool kids do.
No, I zooped it up, so if I need to get up like up high, I can just make a big ramp right to it without even doing much.
Don't put a limit on your zooping.
It's 2021, you know. We're zoop positive around here.
Took forever to manually do it all myself on a crafting bench, but I did it.
Oh god. Oh god.
Milestone reached. More complex assembly of parts can now be automated. Project assembly parts can
I
now
didn't
be
want to take
constructed
anything
and
from
sent
the
up via
production
the space
because I
elevator.
figured that would go towards
Note,
space
project
elevators. So
parts
I
are
was
too
just scrapping
complex to
ore,
produce by hand.
hammering it all out.
Alright, the next thing I want is the next logistics thing. Yeah, it's almost 2022. We're getting there.
Logistics Mark II, next on the list.
Yeah, that's the one. We're not producing those reinforced plates yet, but... Because, yeah, I can get... If we get those new belts... then I can... That's what I want. More copper in my inventory. Also, we need to get the grinder thing up for the points. Is that... Where's that research done? Lining up with that one, or is it lining up with the one behind it?
Alright.
Oh god, I forgot without the jump boots, I can't hop on top of splitters.
Oh, yeah, 2022, 2020, round 3. Pretty much.
I'm going
Never left.
2019 round 3.
Okay, so...
This thing inputs
Yoink!
30.
Aha!
Data on
Hard
the
drive.
hard drive
for
has
the
been
man.
salvaged and can be repurposed to unlock an alternate recipe. Salvaging more hard drives will provide additional alternate recipes.
Did we get an alternate recipe?
Hopefully about to here. Let's this thing in the man. Doing it? Alright, we'll find out in about 10 minutes. Alright.
Can't wait that long. I'm out of runs. I'm young and in my prime. You all be quiet.
I'm
You all
I'm
be-
sure as hell. I'm sure
all
as
be-
hell not.
You all be quiet. Sex to doubts. Alright. So let's see, this thing intakes 15 per minute. So if we want to go efficient... Finish what you're doing. Too late.
Oh. Ugh.
Sometimes it doesn't quite highlight the thing you're removing. Reach that gift. Got it. It is. Wait.
Hmm?
I think that tearing sound is the sound of everyone picking up gifts. Can
I have
someone
not
go
picked up any gifts.
Can someone pick
Nope.
up a gift? Well, it hasn't happened in a while.
I was gonna say I haven't touched one in quite a while.
Someone go find a gift and pick one up.
Never.
Hey, Krug Wolf. Welcome, welcome. Because I wonder if that's what I'm hearing. If I'm hearing someone else's... If the game's like... You hear someone else's audio. Because that was the sound of me picking up a gift. But I wasn't picking up gifts when it happened.
Sure. Yeah.
Or
You're
I'm
not
going crazy.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's an and. It's an and statement.
Whoever said that?
Okay, so... Let's zoop that. Let's just zoop that all the way. We're zooping all the way.
Oh, watch Jingle All the Way. I haven't watched that movie in a long time.
Whacked up. I think maybe the last... I don't know. Have I ever watched the whole thing? I think I've seen pieces of it. And that was like a long time ago.
It's a pretty fun movie. I liked it.
Let's see. We'll eventually build like stations. And we're still kind of in the optimization, the just get shit built phase.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, these input 15, so yeah, 4 of these. Can't. Oh god, we need those quick wire things.
The what?
The jump boots, which is made out of quick wire.
Oh yeah.
Not being able to jump on top of these things. Pain in my flanks. Plates. Let's not go that way. That's off a cliff. Straight. that's straight. Yes.
Oh. Okay, so math. All right,
Math, not even once.
not even. All right, so I need.
Oh, these aren't at the same level. That's what I was worried about happening. Not being at the same level. Well, again, it's all mostly temporary while I get this worked out. So let's see. Actually, no, I'm gonna fix this.
Don't worry, it's just temporary.
Be quiet.
No one listened when I said that.
Zoop that right over here. I'm gonna be saying zoop a lot.
You
I hope
zoop-
everyone's
you zooping
ready
over
for
there?
that. Yeah.
Some kind of zooper?
Can't believe they let me zoop on Twitch. It's crazy.
One thing this game does well that other games don't do is when you're laying things down, housing, walls, whatever, it doesn't ever show up until it's actually laid. In this game, I can actually see where you're pointing and what you're looking at and all that
Oh yeah.
before you even lay it.
We're all about laying around here.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
We do a lot. We do a lot of laying around here. Okay, that actually lined up perfect.
It's all temporary until we get to the point where we just say F it and just make it we just build around it. That's fine, just leave it.
Pretty much, yeah. It's,
Look, we're never gonna look at this part again, so it doesn't matter.
yeah, we just bury it. See, we eventually just build above it and just bury this. We go
Yeah, exactly.
we go Midgard style here. Just bury the lower parts of the factory and we never talk about it. We don't talk about it. We don't talk about it, okay?
Talk about what?
Hey, our man.
Oh, hey, the man finished, right? As I finished this other thing. Alright.
Okay, so these will output.
Hey! Oh, okay. Alright, Moon. Alright.
What's up?
So,
What we got?
we got 3 options.
Hit me with it.
We've got alternate blueprint, copper reactor. So look, I guess we use copper sheets instead of iron bars for reactor. Iron bars are easy though. What is
Oh, I see here.
What's
What do we got?
yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I'll let you look. Yeah. You decide. You decide which one you want.
Would probably say go with the alternate rotors.
Yeah, the rotors
Yeah,
are
at first
hard
I
to
was like,
go
oh, well,
at.
that's not that hard to. Yeah, it's like, oh, well, iron bars aren't hard to get, but then I look at the other stuff, like, oh, well, the other stuff's even easier to get, so I guess the rotor.
Yeah, we'll go rotor.
We.
Okay, I gotta get going.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty.
I'll be watching. I gotta go feed my little bit of lunch, but I'll be watching. Thanks for the
Okay.
game, and we'll be streaming it again.
Yeah, we're gonna do more Ficsmas. I think tomorrow. Let's see. Tomorrow we might do more Dying Light. We still gotta do that, but yeah, we'll probably. I think what we're gonna do is probably until we finish Ficsmas at least. Probably it'll be Dying Light and Satisfactory.
Okay, yeah, I hopefully we'll be able to be well enough to do that tomorrow. I've planned on it at least, put it that way.
Okie dokie. Awesome.
Thanks for the stream. Talk to y'all later.
Have a good one. How's the jamming? It's going good. Going good. Yogscast even showed up in my chat. I was surprised. I was like, wait. Wasn't expecting that to happen. And then they saw I'm a little horse. Let's see. I gotta go soon anyway, but I want to finish this up. I think we're gonna do it like this. Where's that? There. Nice. Actually, better idea. Well, no, wait. That's right. These only produce 30, so that's gonna cap the belt. So yeah, we'll merge those two, and then merge those two that will go into the constructor that'll build the cables. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Where'd the guideline go? The heck? There. That's not. You getting at? That's not. Wait, is it? Hang on. Am I stupid? I am stupid.
I
Shut
mean,
up,
I wasn't
shut
gonna
up,
say
shut
something. I was just gonna keep that to myself.
That's what we call bait. Okay, and again, this is still kind of temporary, but... Okay, because that takes in 60. That'll be perfect. That's perfect. Okay.
Let's... You don't say.
What'd he say? Who was it?
No.
Okay, that's all hooked in. That go in there? Yeah, okay. Oh no, did I hook this up wrong? I did.
Oh, wait. Grab...
Trust that's connected.
Okay.
Oh no, we probably don't have enough bioreactors to power this, but we'll burn that bridge when we come to it.
Exactly.
That's the phrase, right?
That's the spirit.
do. Just gonna hook that up there. Okay. What am I out of? I'm out of concrete. What if I'm out of bridges to burn? Then we gotta make more. Keep making them bridges. In fact, we make bridges so we can burn them.
Just no one tells Sam that you're out of bridges.
Oh no. He'll come at me with BB. And I can't say no to BB. Okay, that's open. But Bridge to Terabithia? I thought it was kind of greedy. We don't talk about Bridge to Terabithia. Only because I don't know what it is. Say what's powering that thing, but that's just its backlog. Yeah, I think we're gonna, once this whole thing gets going, we're gonna short out. Okay, that's all hooked in. All right. Yeah, it's gonna short once everything kicks in. Well, yeah, we make, well, you know, the top shelf can be used as a bridge. We're very, we're multi-use, but we only make the top shelf, not the bottom shelf. Only top shelf around here, because we're a top shelf company.
Yeah. Sure.
Invite you here, and you rightfully insult me.
This thing.
Next thing, we're gonna need another doodad.
Another doodad.
Yes.
Let's see. What do you? 120 per minute. You're producing.
Oh no, don't put wood in this thing. It's not built for wood. We have a lot of flower petals.
We really do.
So let's see. Yeah, there's the logistics we can get. There's the jump pads. Oh yeah, the resource thing. That'll be good to get eventually. But the pads are worth more first. Yeah, I know. We got a lot of presents too. Here it's always have and always will be until Moon changes her mind, which is often. What are we talking about?
Who knows?
Presents? I am small, pony. I am small. So small. So I guess I should probably wrap up here soon. Like finish what you're working on.
Oh, I mean, I could stop at pretty much any point. I am continuing to hand do all this stuff just to try and keep the stuff flowing specifically for the space elevator. Try not to interfere with that.
Well, some production lines are getting a little bit faster. We haven't got the Ficsmas tree up yet, but that's going to take some work. There's just a present hanging up in there in the sky. Phew. Oh wait, were there trees taken down?
And doing the trees?
Oh no, there's presents that are just hanging in the sky. Oh yeah, there were definitely trees back here.
Was it me?
There was a lot of shade back here. It's all gone. Progress. You'll probably spend half this weekend relearning this game. It's kind of what I'm doing. Relearning. God, there are so many gifts. There's so many that have come down since last time. Last year. Last year was not this heavy. Not that I care, but...
There, that was
Actually, I'm surprised we didn't trip the power. No, we actually did not trip the power.
Yeah. Hey.
All the machines are running. Okay, good. Alright, good. The copper cables and copper wire are now in full production.
Nice.
Can go bigger once we get the faster belts, because this node can pull 120, but we're limited by the belts on this one. It's a good start, though.
That's good. So then... Ah! Have it? No, I don't. Okay.
God, I would definitely want this thing, though. The Candy Cane Basher.
Oh, yeah, that thing's good.
What do we need to... Let's see, I'll go ahead and set up. I think that's Constructor. Might use the last of our power. Constructor. I'll just set this up right over here. For now, it's temporary.
It's all temporary. No one needs to put any thought into it. It's all temporary. Oh, I'm so close. I'm so close.
Yeah, you edging?
A little bit.
Okay.
Well, that's not what I want.
Put those prezzies in there. Do the auras veins ever run out? No. Oh, you did it. Aura veins are
Improved
absolutely
versions
infinite.
of conveyor belts and conveyor lifts are now accessible. To encourage additional verticality, conveyor poles now have a stackable variant.
Okay, I'm done.
Nice.
It's like I was trying to get, like, hang on. Let me try and get Mark II done. Oh, wait. How am I doing that? That's the thing you don't do. And then... Yeah.
So yeah, nodes are infinite. The type they are matter, though. So these can actually, depending on the miner. So a pure will produce, at least on a Mark 1 miner, 120 per minute. But we're limited by belts, because our belts only currently do 60. Normal will do 60 per minute, and I think impure does 30 per minute. Is it per second? I think it's second. No, per minute. Yeah, okay. That would be really fast for per second. So, yes. Candy Game Basher is bugged currently, by the way. Doesn't do any damage unless they put out a patch. Huh. Strange. Huh. They must have messed it up. Yeah, it used to work last year.
Yeah, Candy Game Basher was the shit.
How much does it take to make a Ficsmas tree? Takes that, and a bunch of branches. Okay. Devs are aware. Okay. Imagine they'll get it fixed then. Alright, so you're done?
Yep. And, oh, we do have enough. Alright, well, we got the concrete for the space elevator. Yeah, we should be able to get the space elevator pretty soon after. We start whenever next time is.
Yeah, I figure, let's see, since today is Thursday, if we do Dying Light tomorrow, Tuesday might be the next day. Maybe. We'll see. We'll have to see what schedules happen.
Alright. Let me drop this.
So,
here.
unless it's changed, I think wherever you log out is where your body stands.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right.
You don't die or
It just-
anything, but...
Yeah, it just. Alright, well then, hang on. Let's see.
Unless they've changed it. I don't know where Dark Omen
I
logged out.
gotta pick a good spot just in case. Whoop, whoa, whoa. Okay, we're good. thought I bugged into the into the hub there a little bit. I wanna be up high. Aww. I wanna be up high. I want to get launched with the thing.
Just don't log out hovering with a hover pack. Yeah, probably a good idea.
No. Yeah, that would be bad. Oh, okay, fine.
Jump off a cliff and log.
Alright, I'll log back in once you guys build something underneath.
Oh, you actually sit down now. Oh, that's new. And you have a cup of
Oh,
coffee.
that is new. Yeah, it was just like you would just stand there.
Yeah. Oh, that's neat. That's definitely new. Oh, and you're drinking it too. You actually have idle animations.
Whoa.
Wow. Good stuff. Alright.
Nice.
I'll save the game again. What the where's it to desktop? We'll go here. Since I gotta capture it that way. Alright. So there we go. That's some Satisfactory Ficsmas. Good times. Wait. Oh no, wait, that's the other screen. I don't care. That's my background right now. My desktop. Right. I need to fix my bot. My bot is supposed to be posting stuff about Jingle Jam. On timing. And it's not. I'll post a... Do that. There's the information for that. Anyway. Yes. So... We'll, I think tomorrow... Yeah, it's not Elysium that's supposed to do it. Stream Elements is supposed to be doing the timing on it. I set it up. It's not working. I had to figure it out. Because, yeah, it's supposed to post about that information every once in a while about the Jingle Jam. But I think tomorrow, if people are around, we'll be doing some more Dying Light. And probably Monday too, again, just depending on schedules. And then Tuesday we might roll back to some Satisfactory, because we're going to do Ficsmas. So everything else gets put on hold. All right, above Zenith. So yeah, there's information on the Jingle Jam. Thank you guys so much who have donated so far. It all goes to charity. I don't take a cut at all. Nobody does. And if you did the 35, make sure you got your bundle. $850 worth of games in that bundle. A lot of good stuff this year. Highly recommend it. A lot of really good stuff. The Jingle Jam goes on until the 14th of December. So that's how long I'll be doing it for as well. So I say again, your rig bits are so good. Oh, thank you. I got the bell going. Jingling. Thank you so much. All right. So yeah, that'll be the plan for tomorrow. But yeah, raising money for IGLA World until the 14th. They might, I don't know if they'll let you do another campaign or not in terms, because like I say, they made me pick one. And I don't know if like one of them fills up or something. They have there's a whole thing on the Jingle Jam website. So yeah, if you want to donate to another charity, one other than the one I'm representing, I just went with one that kind of was on brand with my community. But all the information's there. It's also at the bottom of my Twitch page. If you want to know even more or donate to more charities, you can go to twitch.tv/yogscast. On their page, they will have a list of all the charities that you can donate to and support if you so choose. All of us, it's all the same rewards. All goes to the same. And they're going through the 14th as well, of course, because they're the ones running this. And I'll be hosting them when I go offline as well. I try to remember to do that. But yeah, they got a bunch of good stuff lined up till the 14th of December, so check them out. And yeah. All right, guys. Well, let me get off Discord. Yeah. Boom. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining me. And again, thank you for donating to charity. Like I say, I've taken my donation button off my page until it's over. Just because, did I get, okay, sure. Got rid of the music. My end music, I got rid of it. Hang on. There we go. Okay. So yes, I will be back tomorrow. Probably Dying Light. We're doing the following. Not the following. The DLC is the following. We're doing that. Till we finish that up. And we'll just keep doing Satisfactory in that for now. Sound good, everyone? All right, I'm rambling. I gotta go. All right, guys. Have a great afternoon and evening, everyone. And I will see you all next time.